Hey guys, it's Snailbiter, and I've got another round here with the Pz Sfl, the Tier 7 German tank destroyer that I wanted to show you guys. This is a round on Malinovka, and it's kind of a longer round, so I fast forwarded in some of the slower parts. It's a sort of campy round, but it is hard to be aggressive with this tank, so you kind of have to take the back seat and let the game develop sometimes. So the first few minutes are a little slow. This is actually a really nice matchup though for this tank. There are only 5 tier 7s on each side and everything else is lower tier, so this gun can really just obliterate a lot of the a lot of the tanks on the enemy team. I could easily one-shot their tier 5s. So I'm gonna go up here into, this is a pretty popular spot to sit, and especially with this tank's gun depression, it works out well. Makes it a little easier for me to prevent anybody from trying to dip, go down below into the water and try to cross. So I got my camonet and binoc set up here. I think camonet and binoculars are actually a good combination to run for most of these tanks in the waffle line, because none of them have any armor, and so you really want to rely on your camouflage to keep you hidden. And you want to be able to spot your enemies as early as possible, and so that's why I think binoculars are useful. I equipped binoculars and camouflage net on the tier 8, the Roomba, and on the tier 9 Waffentrager, which is the tank that I'm playing right now. So I was a little slow here turning to support the hill, and by the time I'd shoot the IS, I only have like 60 hit points worth of damage left. But I get the kill shot there. It's a bit of a risk staying out here, but I decided I wanted to kill this M4, and so I get the kill shot on him, get the one shot, and then back off. I'm almost positive I was spotted there, so it was a little risky, but fortunately I didn't get shot by anybody, so it paid off. The guys are definitely outnumbered on the hill, but I'm not really in a great position to support them, so I'm just going to keep watching across and hope that I can catch something. Looks like our team is trying to kind of move up along the southwest of the map. Got a few tanks down in that corner. And our Tiger P is halfway up the hill. Looks like he doesn't want to push up all the way. And now he's going to go up, and I'm going to fast forward this. It's kind of slow. Don't have any shots anywhere. I actually think that when I was playing this tank, I almost preferred getting into those tier 8 matches because generally there was a lot more damage to do. You know, these tier 7 matchups are nice because you're top tier, and there's less that poses a real threat to you. But with a tank like this, where you're not really exposing yourself at all to begin with, it's better to really just, you know, stay in the background and try to get shots whenever you have opportunities. I almost think the tier 8 matchups are more interesting. You get more damage out of them too. So I see the enemy pushing along the west, looking to shoot this SU-122-44. And I get a nice ammo rack right in the side. He moved forward right into my shot, and that was a that was a really satisfying kill. That was actually also really important, because if he had gotten re-stealth, he would have been able to move up, as all the guys that are down there on my team got killed. Now I'm hoping that I'm hoping that somebody will spot this FV304 that moved across. And I'm trying to see if I can support the hill. Because they made it so that there are those 2 levels now on the hill, and even the lower level has some cover on the rocks, it's a little harder to support the hill from this location. And there is the FE304 gets spotted, so I'm going to try to turn around and get the kill shot on him. And unfortunately we lost the SU-122-44 on the hill, and my shot goes wide left on that FE304. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I got spotted as he's just staying in that same spot. And I reload and get the kill shot. The last 20 hit points on him. So unfortunately, we lost hill. Now at this point, I realize that it seems like the enemy team probably doesn't have anybody else on the hill, and that the position I'm in really isn't going to be any more effective. So I decided to move, and I want to try to get up the hill and take out the Tiger P. Obviously with the speed of this tank, it takes a while to actually get over there, so I'm going to just fast forward this section as I go up the hill. Taking a little bit of a risk here as the Nashorn hadn't been spotted. There's the T-3485 gets spotted. And there's the Tiger P. And I get the kill shot there. I'm not sure if he just didn't spot me or if he was just not paying attention. Didn't notice that I had come up that side of the hill. So I got the kill shot there. Unfortunately, the T-3485 gotten into our base, so now I have to head all the way back and try to take him out. There's not a whole lot of time left in this round either, less than 5 minutes now. And I've been kind of wondering what's that SC-122-44 on our team's doing. He's been in the same spot for a really long time now. And I'm going back and hoping that I can find this T-3485. And there he is, he pops up. Get a good first shot into him. Unfortunately, I don't have anywhere to take cover from. And so he's going to be able to take 2 shots into me. But I'm able to reload and take him out without any further damage. And narrowly avoid getting hit by artillery. So there's not a lot of time left, and it's at this point that I realize that it looks like that SC-122-44 is AFK. This round was from pretty soon after the 9.0 patch was released, and so a lot of people have been having problems with crashing out of the game and not being able to get back in, so I think that's what happened to that guy. So now it's me and this M44, and we're going to have to somehow try to track down everybody that's left on the enemy team in just over 3 minutes time. I probably should have actually preemptively loaded an HE shell here. And there's the Nashorn. I'm not sure why he decided to try to cross there. But if I had loaded an HE shell, I probably would have one-shot him there. Would have taken less time. Instead, I have to reload, and fortunately, he misses both of the shots that he took. The first one he was aiming at artillery. So I've got 7 kills now. And I'm thinking, well, maybe the M44 can get into the cap, because I'm assuming artillery is just going to be trying to hide from us. And maybe he'll get in there and with enough time left to cap by himself, but he's kind of lagging behind. I'm not sure what he's doing. And so I'm just going to hope that we can spot artillery somehow and find them. It looks like the M44 veers a little to the left and spots the Lorraine over there, who isn't aiming at me, and I'm able to get the kill shot there. Then I got Riley Walters, and we've got 2 minutes left to find this last artillery. And there he is. Doesn't really seem to be paying attention either, so that worked out pretty well, and I get the 9th kill there as well. So a pretty good round. I got a little fortunate towards the end, but really, I mean, you can see from this round what this gun can do in a Tier 7 matchup. It can really 2-shot, if not 1-shot, most lower tier tanks that it faces, and even against Tier 7s, it can do a lot of damage. So I ended up with 9 kills, 3,500 damage, and another ace tanker. So pretty good round. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.